Hey guys, it's Glenn Calloway from the basement. It is Sunday afternoon. Hope everyone is doing well. Um, I wanted to tackle kind of a fun subject here that always comes up in conversation with record and CD collectors. How do you file your collection? Now, I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it, but I do think there's one golden rule that everyone should follow. File it so you can find it. That's the rule. So, however that works for you, that's the way you do it. I'll show you how I do it. And we're staring right now at my CD collection. So, we're going to slowly walk over here and I'll show you what I do. First of all, I do keep a few of my favorite box sets on top and some Beatles stuff and that on top. So just, I don't know, just create a bit of a interesting thing to look at. I keep my box sets on the top row of my cabinet. They're there. There's some more here. The Dylan ones are all kind of interspaced between, but so I am a avid fan of audiophile CDs, SACDs, MoFi SACDs, audio fidelity stuff, the gold CDs, and that kind of thing. So they are next on the list. I keep them separated from the regular Redbook CDs. Now, what I did, because I don't really want to suffer the expense of these fancy alphabet cards and things like that, so I make up my own. I got some of this. It's just like almost like a Bristol board, but a thick piece, and I just cut it to size, and I just take a marker and write down. So that's where my SACDs start. I also have a thing here because my cabinet, you can stick your hand in here so you can lose a couple of CDs. So I have all these blank ones that I picked up from UCD stores. Sometimes they're just giving them away. And I fill in that space back there so I'm not losing my CDs in behind the little crevice there. So anyway, that's all SACDs. Up to here are just kind of regular SACDs. And then I separate MoFi and audio fidelity. So these are all my audio fidelity CDs. Now actually I've moved my MoFis, I'll show you. But then we just start with the A's. Again, just a simple card. I've got them all marked like that. Allman Brothers Band, I'm not going to go through all of them here. So you can see along. I'm trying to get to some index cards here. There we go. So you see what I mean, all the way down. Now filing alphabetically, I am a believer in last names. So if your name is Tom Petty, you go under P. You don't go under T. Paul McCartney goes under M. It doesn't go under P. The one I don't do that with is Jethro Tull because I feel like it's a name of a band. It doesn't go under T, it goes under J. There's really no human being called Jethro Tull. They named the band that, so it's more of a title than a name. Something that dawned on me here while I was looking was I'm trying to see where I file. No, I'm good. I was thinking about Elton John. I was hoping I didn't have Elton filed under E. I don't. Good man, Glenn. So anyway, that's basically it for the CDs. Not much else to explain there. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's check out the vinyl. Sorry, not making you dizzy here. Vinyl A, B, and then I separate Beatles. So I did a Beatles section. That's it. So the A's and the B's start there. I always like to go across, not up and down. So then I got to go across the other side of the room here and do C, D, E, F, and then G is over the other side again. You get the idea. Again, filing alphabetically by last names, basically. First names if it's a band name. Again, I've made these kind of weird dividers. I took an old vinyl scratched up record, and I bought these alphabet stickers, letter stickers from a hobby store, put them on there, glued it to a record cover, and that's how I do my dividers. Now, I do have some more CDs down here. I've got these cool black wire boxes here. So I keep artists that I have a lot of their collection in. Like there's two, they hold about 25 each. So there's two for Van Morrison. I've got a blues one. And the Dylan one is all the bootleg series sets. Over here I've got all my David Bowie, again about 25, 26 titles. Most of the Soul Beatles stuff, there's a couple I couldn't fit in there. And then I do keep like some of my other box sets up here. There's the two John Lennon ones I have, Plastic Ono Band and Imagine. And then the George Harrison Almost All Things Must Pass vinyl. The John Lennon Give Me Some Truth vinyl and McCartney Pure McCartney. Over here I keep my Let It Be box, my the Beatles deluxe sets, and that's just the empty Harrison box just because it fills the spot nicely. Revolver and Abbey Road won't stand up on their own, so I have to put them to the side like that. Down the bottom I keep my vinyl box sets separated from the regular alphabetical thing. They're all down there. And then a few more CD box sets there. I do have 3 boxes laying around the room in different spots. This is all my jazz albums. I do not have a big jazz collection, although I'm a fan of jazz music. I've got a lot more CDs than I do vinyl. But so I keep a box of my jazz stuff. I keep a box called Heavy Rotation, which is basically all the albums I am listening to presently. So it's new stuff that's come into the basement and just some of my favorites that always get a lot of heavy play. And then finally I'm obviously a bluegrass fan, being a banjo player. I have my bluegrass vinyl there. Here is where I'm keeping my MoFi SACDs down under here. And these are my Beatles CDs. That's basically the CDs that came out of the stereo box set and a few of the other comps and whatever. So easy access for the Beatles. And then I keep a now spinning thing here, which I made that sign myself again. And keep the record that I'm recently playing. And I just bought like a stand to keep it on, and I've got the same thing for CDs. It's like a plate, one of those plate stands from those decorator plates, and that's it. Everything's close to the stereo. So hope you enjoyed this little excursion here. I hope maybe you've maybe got some ideas on how you can organize your collection, and we'll talk soon. Take care.